Before we start, I need to tell you something important. You can listen to this entire book for free on Audible right now. If you've never tried Audible, you can start a free trial and listen today. The link is in the description. Now let's talk about this book. It's called Reframe Your Brain, the user interface for happiness and success. And this book matters because most people are not failing because they lack discipline. They're failing because they don't understand how their brain works. If you've been trying so hard to change your life, but your mind keeps pulling you back into stress, doubt, and overthinking, this book is for you. Let me say something that might surprise you. You don't need more motivation. You need a new mental system because many people are doing everything right on the outside. They're working, they're trying, they're pushing, but on the inside, their brain feels loud. Their emotions feel heavy, and their thoughts feel impossible to shut off. You can have goals and still feel stuck. You can have a good life and still feel anxious. You can be talented and still feel blocked. And the worst part is that people start blaming themselves. They think they are weak. They think they are undisciplined. They think something is wrong with them. But what if that's not true? What if your brain is simply running on old settings? That's what this book helps you understand. And when you understand it, everything changes. The book compares your mind to a user interface, like the interface on your phone, the screen you experience everything through. If your mental interface is filled with fear, pressure, insecurity, and old pain, then even a beautiful life can feel heavy. But if your mental interface is clean, clear, and aligned, your life feels lighter, your choices feel easier, and your success becomes natural. One of the most powerful ideas in this book is this: your brain is not designed to make you happy. It's designed to keep you safe. And that explains so much. It explains why you overthink, why you imagine worst-case scenarios, why you procrastinate when something matters, why you sabotage yourself right before a breakthrough. It's not because you are broken. It's because your brain is trying to protect you using old data, old beliefs, old stories, old emotional programming. And the book teaches something that can set you free. Your thoughts are not always true. They are often just default settings. A thought is like a notification on your phone, and you don't have to click every notification just because it appears. That idea alone can change your life, because once you stop believing every thought, you stop being controlled by your mind. I want to share something personal. There was a time when I felt like I was doing everything right, but emotionally I was still struggling. I could plan, I could work, I could push forward, but mentally I was always tense, always worrying, always doubting myself. And I didn't even realize how much my mind was sabotaging me because it felt normal. That's what this book helped me see. What we call personality is often just programming. Have you ever noticed this? You decide you're going to change your life. You decide you're going to level up. And suddenly you feel tired, distracted, unmotivated. And then your mind starts questioning everything. Maybe it's not the right time. Maybe you should wait. Maybe you'll fail anyway. That is your brain pressing the emergency brake, because growth feels unsafe to a brain trained by fear. And the book teaches you how to reframe that, not by forcing positivity, but by changing the meaning you give to things. Two people can experience the same situation. One person says, "This is happening to me. My life is unfair." The other person says, "This is happening for me. It's training me." Same reality, different frame, different life. Reframing is not pretending everything is perfect. Reframing is choosing a perspective that gives you power. And when you start doing that, you stop reacting emotionally. You start responding strategically. You begin to catch yourself in real time. You notice when you're spiraling. You notice when you're catastrophizing. You notice when fear is driving your choices. And instead of panicking, you pause. Because you can see it. And what you can see, you can shift. This is what makes this book so valuable. It doesn't just inspire you. It gives you a framework. It helps you recognize your patterns. It helps you detach from emotional autopilot. And it gives you language that creates clarity inside you. Because when you change your interpretation, you change your response. When you change your response, you change your results. If you feel like you have so much potential, but your own mind keeps holding you back, I want you to remember this. You don't need to become someone else. You just need to redesign the way your brain is framing your life. Because happiness is not just about what you achieve. It's about what your mind allows you to experience. And success is not only about talent, it's about the internal system you run every day. Now here's what I want you to do next. If this message hit you, don't ignore it. The physical book costs money on Amazon, but you can listen to it completely free on Audible right now when you start the free trial. Click the link in the description. Start your free listen today and discover the message that's changing lives around the world. Listen free on Audible, link in description.